What? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. They're doing starting lineups. And Grayson Efert, Mackenzie Year Out, Cadence Harvey, Kendall Bartley, and Alyssa Mellon starting for your Lincoln Cardinals for the Hermitage Hermits, maybe? I think they're actually the Tigers. We've got Grace Newman, a senior, on the floor. We've got Mackenzie Antle, a sophomore, on the floor. We've got Izzy Sabala, a junior, on the floor. Number 22, McKenna Kobe, sophomore. And then in the center circle, got Gracelyn Antle, a freshman. And Kendall Bartley is going to come up with the opening tip. And just like that, we are started here in Otterville. First round of the ladies' side now. The 4-5 matchup. Your Lincoln Cardinals are going to be home on the scoreboard as Grayson Eford gets it inside, assisted by Alyssa Mellon for the first basket of the ball game. And now a steal by Efert. The lone senior on the floor for your Cardinals. Now Efert turns it over. Hermitage able to get it inside. Close look at the basket. That's number 22, McKenna Kobe. Not able to get it to go. So Kobe misses the first free throw. There on that possession, she was able to get an offensive rebound and then got fouled on the putback. Second free throw is good. Dangerous pass there to get it in bounds. Alyssa Mellon going to take it near the three-point line and have it poked away and out of bounds, so Lincoln will retain possession. Now Mellon's going to try a three from the near side wing. No good. Offensive rebound by Kendall Bartley. Mellon attacks a closeout, loses it, gets it across to Efert. And now a 3-second in the lane call against Lincoln. So that turnover will give it over to the Hermitage Lady Tigers, I believe. Stolen away by Efert. Now Mellon going to try another three. This one in and out. Rebounded by Kobe. Another tipped pass there by Efert. And now Newman, the lone senior on the floor for Hermitage, gets a long two to go. And Hermitage has their first lead of the ball game at 1. Mellon trying to get it across the timeline is going to be fouled. That one against Izzy Zabala. Her first, team's first. Efert takes the contact on a Shot from the short corner. No foul call. But it will go out of bounds and stay with the Cardinals. Now Yearout's going to try a short corner jump shot. Long. No good. Rebounded by Newman. Now Newman going to try a three. Short. Mackenzie Yearout rebounds it. Now she's going to push it in transition. Pull it back. Try and probe against this man defense of the Hermitage Tigers. Good spin move by Mellon and pass inside to Efert. Layup attempt no good. And now Efert fouls on the rebound. That rebound was taken in by Izzy Sabala. And that'll be Efert's first foul, team's second foul. Long pass by Antle to Antle, tipped away by Efert. Man defense out of the Lincoln Cardinals. Now a little trapping action. Antle's going to try it from the corner. Air ball. Tipped around. Rebounded by Bartley. Tipped around some more, but Mellon's going to corral it. And Mellon, putting the pressure on the defense, goes end to end and will get fouled in the act of shooting, so she's going to get a look at a couple of free ones here. And that foul call went against McKenna Kobe, her first, team's second foul. And second free throw is a pure one from Mellon. And a timeout by the Hermitage Tigers, so we're going to talk about one of our sponsors. Again, if you stuck with us through the first broadcast of the evening, we managed to leave town without our sponsor read paperwork. So we're working off the phone tonight, and we're missing a few. But we'll start with our presenting sponsor, which is Estes Drive-In. Looking for a bite-to-eat or a tasty treat? Estes Drive-In has you covered. With a wide array of options and friendly service, you can't go wrong with Estes Drive-In. So stop in and eat or call ahead for carryout at 660-547-3516. You may notice Estes Drive-In down there on the scoreboard. That is our presenting sponsor for this broadcast and for all broadcasts. Estes, along with all of our other wonderful sponsors, making this possible for you guys to watch at home. Stolen away by Mellon, corralled by Yearout, and now Lincoln's going to run. Yearout trying to go coast to coast. Going to lose control of it, out of bounds, and will be Hermitage basketball. Now a trapping zone look from the girls. Extending this pressure out near midcourt. And pays dividends there as Newman fires it out of bounds. And now they're going to change it, say it was tipped by Lincoln. So Hermitage will actually retain possession. And now Antle going to try one from three. She's pure on that shot. And doubles the scoring for Hermitage, and now a three-point lead. Efert gets it inside to Bartley. Nice hesitation dribble. Now picks it up, swings it across to Yearout, who's going to pull it out. Efert's going to try a three from the far side wing, and she knocks it home, assisted by Mackenzie Yearout there. And nearly a steal by Efert. Can't handle it. Ball travels out of bounds. Last touch by the Cardinals. And I called Hermitage the Tigers, and I just realized that they're the Hornets. So we'll now be referring to the Lady Hornets as such, as Antle's shot is apparently blocked. Last touched by the Cardinals. Newman gives it back to Sabala, who's going to try a corner three. No good, but rebounded by number 11, Haley Harris, who's fouled on the putback attempt and will shoot two. That is Grayson Efert's second foul, team third foul. Sabala, that was Harris. High arcing free throw attempt is good. Gives the Hornets another lead. Second free throw, high arcing off the glass, gets it to go. Now full court pressure by the Hornets. Kind of a 2-2-1, just keep everything in front and make Lincoln work it around to get it up the court. They are trying to trap. Mellon going to get in the middle and then lose it and turn it over to the Hornets. Sabala comes up with it, gets it ahead to Antle, who's going to try another three. No good. Offensive rebound by Sabala. And Antle's pass too hot to handle for Sabala. And a turnover by the Hornets. Helland, Manning, Mellon, Year Out, and Bartley all on the floor for Coach Brett Bryant's Lincoln Cardinals. Need to get it across the timeline. Mellon loses the handle on it. And now Antle's going to attack in transition. And as she loses her footing, ball travels out of bounds. And last touch by Antle. So Lincoln now has possession. Helen nearly turned it over, able to keep a hold of it. Now a nice cross-court pass. Year Out's wide open. Had a foot on the line, but gets it to go, assisted by Helen. And I think that's important for Lincoln to continue to do, is just shoot the ball when they're open. The other night against Concordia, there were some instances in the first half where the girls would get it in and have an opportunity to shoot an open jump shot, but just wouldn't pull the trigger. Things changed for them in the second half as they started to put them up and just couldn't convert, as Antle gets an offensive rebound for the Hornets. But here early in this game, Lincoln being aggressive offensively, and that is the key to their victory. These teams squared off earlier this season, and I believe the Cardinals got the better of the Hornets 22-19 as Antle gets another offensive rebound, puts it up, no good. Harris gets a rebound, puts it up, no good. Now a third offensive rebound by the Hornets, and going to swing it around outside. Antle's going to try a long two. This one smooth as butter, and the Hornets recapture a 2-point lead. And now the Hornets switch up from man to 2-3 zone. Helen skip pass. Mellon going to try a three. This one off the front iron. Offensive rebound by Year Out. Inside to Bartley, who's going to get it around to Helen, who's going to try a three. This one no good. Offensive rebound again by Year Out. Now Year Out going to try a long two, a little strong. And Antle into the front court. 3 seconds on the clock. Puts one up, no good. And then Year Out got a rebound. And then seem to travel with it. Anyway, the clock expired, so no whistle. That's the end of the first quarter. Hermitage Hornets on top of your Lincoln Cardinals 10-8. This quarter break is brought to you by Tolliver's Tire and Towing. In need of tire or automotive repair? Perhaps you've been in an accident and need a tow. Try Tolliver's Tire and Towing. Their knowledgeable repair crew and round-the-clock towing service can get you out of any pinch. For a tow, call 660-287-4849. We're also brought to you by Spooky Bear's Shirt Shack. Spooky Bear's Shirt Shack is a one-stop shop and apparel brand that has one goal in mind: to bring your vision to life. Commissioning custom printing shouldn't be hard. Make it easy at Spooky Bear's Shirt Shack, located just south of Lincoln on 65 Highway. Stop in and visit their page on Facebook or give them a call at 660-776-2021. Lastly, Community National Bank and Trust. Are you missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. They're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Stop by and see them at 101 South 65 Highway in Lincoln or 1695 Hilltop Drive in Warsaw. Your community, your bank, your relationship. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. So now another zone look from the Cardinals as Year Out is whistled for a foul. That's her second, team's fourth foul. Now Antle going to try a three from the far side wing, in and out. Offensive rebound to Sabala in the corner. And she's going to step out of bounds. So now Lincoln will have possession. 2-3 zone look. Get it. Mellon gets it inside to Efert. And she's fouled and makes a layup. They're going to say on the floor. So no points for the Cardinals. Instead, going to inbound it. That foul call went against Grace Newman, a senior for Hermitage. Her first, team's third. And now Mellon going to try a three. Off the back iron. Rebounded by Year Out. She's got 5 rebounds on the night. Lincoln moving it around, probing, and now Mellon gets a look from a little closer. This one too strong. Rebounded by Newman. Now the Hornets are running. And Newman has trouble with it and going to get whistled for a walk. Dangerous pass by Year Out, corralled by Efert. Mellon gonna try a three. This one good. Assisted by Year Out. So now Lincoln has a 1-point lead. And Efert nearly steals it away, tries to save it in, but out of bounds when she does so. First time of the night we're going to see Megan Nickerson for the Hornets. Classmate Grace Newman going to take a seat. Now Lincoln going to get a trap off. It's Year Out and Harvey. And Hermitage going to call a timeout. This one a short timeout, so we'll read another sponsorship. This timeout is brought to you by Shelter Insurance. Play ball with an insurance team that wins. The Leanne Beeman Agency has terrific customer service, policies you can count on, and rates that won't break the bank. Call the Leanne Beeman Agency at 660-547-0099 today for a free quote. You'll be glad you did. Another Timeout sponsor here, AB Studio and Design, specializes in senior, family, and wedding photography. They also offer a variety of design and video services for businesses as well as personal sessions. With over 15 years of experience in the industry, Amy can help you with almost any project. Check out AB Studio and Design on Facebook or give Amy a call at 660-723-5015. 2-1-2 defense out of Lincoln, keeping Hermitage in front. Hermitage trying to work it around and find something they can attack. Now the defense has collapsed, but can't take advantage of it. Now Hermitage, errant pass, and a couple of Lady Hornets run into each other. Antle is a little shaken up. Antle going to go to the bench. And we're going to check back in here, 11-10, Lincoln leading. You're out going to try a long two. A little too strong. Rebounded by Nickerson. And now an errant pass. Harvey's got it. It's a fast break opportunity. Right-hand finish, left-hand side. 2 points for the Cardinals. Harvey, right place, right time, takes advantage of a miscue by the Hornets, and now a 2-2-1 trap and another turnover by the Hornets. Lincoln being aggressive offensively with their jump shooting, something that I think they need to continue. Now Mellon going to try a three. It's a little long. And stolen away by Eford. Fast break opportunity. 2 more points for Lincoln. That's Eford's third steal by my count from up here. 2-2-1. Lincoln going to try and trap it on the wing. The trap is in place, but a blocking foul. Number 5, Chloe Friedman, sophomore guard, splits the double team and draws the foul. .4:15 remaining in the opening half here. Lincoln going to pull it back to a trapping 2-3. No trap, sorry, just a 2-3. Cross-court pass to Antle. Can't quite come up with it. She does end up corralling it, even with the pressure from Bartley. Now Mellon a steal. And fast break layup is good. Lincoln, their biggest lead of the game now at 7. On the floor, we've got Helland, Mellon, Yearout, Eford, and Bartley. Cardinals back into the trap. Nickerson's pass is tipped away by Eford, but Bartley signaled for the foul call. And Kristen Manning going to come on for Yearout. That was Bartley's first foul, team's 6th. Newman swings it to Antle, who's going to try a 3 from the wing. Air ball, but saved inbounds by Sabala. Second chance opportunity here. Newman's going to try a pull-up 2 that bounces around the rim, the backboard of the rim again, and falls home. We call that a shooter's roll here in the business. Mellon tries a three from straight on, and it's money, assisted by Efert. Lincoln's jump shooting prowess coming out here tonight. As their lead grows to 8. Inside to Nickerson. She gets it to go from about 4 foot. Lead now is 6. Inside to Efert. She can't quite get it to go, but going to be fouled by Sabala on the shot attempt. That's Sabala's second foul. Team's 4th. Efert in the act of shooting. Going to get 2 cracks at a free one here. First one up and pure. Grayson, a pretty good left-handed shooter, especially from the charity stripe this year. She's converted more than she's missed as she goes 2 for 2 at the line on that trip, and Lincoln's lead back at 8. Newman gets it inside. Errant pass over to Antle, but out of bounds. Lincoln turns the Hornets over once more. Good entry pass from Bartley. Mellon can't quite get the layup to go. But another good look out of this Lincoln offense. Newman thought about a three. Instead, tries to get it inside. Bartley had another plan entirely as she steals it away. Minute 30 remaining in the first half. Lincoln has already matched their point total from the first matchup between these two teams. Bartley gets it inside to Year Out, who gets a little deep, puts it up, hits the bottom of the square, but going to be fouled during the shot. She'll get 2 free ones here. That foul called on Megan Nickerson, her first, team's 5th. And Year Out no good on the first try. Second try also up, no good, but a lane violation there by the Hornets. Going to call that on McKenna Kobe. And Year Out will get a third try here. No good. Bartley fighting for it. And they're going to say off of the Hornets. So Lincoln another crack at some points here. And now some late substituting, so we get a whistle. Into Efert, fadeaway 6-foot shot, no good. And Mellon on the rebound, going to get whistled for a foul. Unfortunate thing for the Cardinals there. Foul occurred so far away from the basket, and now you're giving the Hornets an opportunity to score some free points. That was Mellon's first, team's 7th. So we'll see the front end of a 1-and-1 here. First shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Efert. Yeah, gets it over to Mellon, who attacks. Can't quite get it to go. Now under a minute here in the first half. Antle going to try a three from the wing. This one a little long. Mackenzie, you're out. Good defensive rebound. I've got her at 6 rebounds right now. By far a team high figure. Several of those coming on the offensive end of the floor. Now at 30 seconds, will the Cardinals go for one shot? Coach Bryant calling for one shot. We'll see if it can be executed. Mellon gets one from the elbow, tries it, no good. Antle with the rebound, and now she's running. Gets past Mellon, and around year out, puts it up, gets it to go. 10 seconds, clock running. Lincoln needs to get the ball up the floor. I think they're going to call a loose ball foul against Mellon, who had just lost the ball. So a player control foul, which basically what that means, even though that the Hornets were in the bonus, they will not shoot free throws because Mellon was on offense, even though she had lost the ball. So 4 seconds. Long three-pointer here from near midcourt from Sabala. Going to fall short. So your Lincoln Cardinals will be up 6 going into halftime. And before we go to halftime, I'm going to honor a couple of our sponsors. Let's start with quarter sponsor 31 Chiropractic. 31 Chiropractic is a wellness-centered family chiropractic office that specializes in care for women and children. Lindsay delivers tailored chiropractic and physical treatment for your whole family for their whole life. Stop in at 292 South Highway 65 in Lincoln or call 660-460-3719 to schedule your appointment with Dr. Lindsay today. Another one of our quarter sponsors, Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty has 14 real estate agents with 275 combined years of real estate experience. Luke and his team are not only experienced but extremely knowledgeable when it comes to listing your property or helping you find the perfect home. If you're looking to buy a home, commercial property, or land, look no further than Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. Be sure to visit their website at reesenichols.com or give them a call at 660-438-7228. So we've got Connor working on points and determining who's leading in those figures. But we do have some other statistics. And Mackenzie Yearout is leading the team in both assists and rebounds unofficially. I've got her at 2 assists and 6 rebounds. Grayson Eford, no surprise here, leading the team in steals. She's got 3. Alyssa Mellon also has a pair of steals. Cadence Harvey has a steal. So we're going to go ahead and go to our halftime graphic. I want you guys to stay tuned and check out all of our sponsors. Don't forget, folks at home, that we have more sponsors than what we've read and what we will read tonight. And that's because I made an error when we were leaving Lincoln and forgot the sponsor read list at home. So Joanne's Printing, Wrights Machine Shop, and Producers Exchange number 84. All sponsors of tonight's broadcast will not get their advertisement read, but I want to make sure that you guys know that they helped bring you this broadcast tonight in your homes. So stay tuned, and we'll be back here shortly with some more Lincoln Cardinal girls varsity action on the Lincoln Cardinal Sports Network. Stay tuned. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live here in Otterville. We're bringing you some Lincoln Cardinal action. The girls tied up with the Hermitage Hornets right now, but they are leading by 6 at half. Leading the way in the scoring department for the Cardinals, Lindsay Mellon has 8, and Grayson Efert has 7. Mackenzie Earhout's got a pair. Cadence Harvey has a pair as well. And that is all of the scoring thus far. Actually thinking that Efert has 7, excuse me. She's got 9. She does have 9. Okay, so we are live here in the second half. Lincoln Cardinals leading by 6. These two teams faced off earlier this season, and the Cardinals got the better of the Hornets 22-19, I believe, as a steal goes one way and then comes back the other. Bartley gets it back. Efert tries a reverse layup underneath. Nice finish. And that was a steal by Bartley that led to that. Bartley comes away with another steal. Now Lincoln coming up with a couple extra possessions here. Bartley turns it over, trying to get it inside to Earhout. Hermitage probing around. Newman tries a tough jump shot from the right side. Efert goes up and grabs it. That was a nice aggressive rebound by Efert. Get it inside to Mellon, and she can't quite finish. It's a good pass inside by Efert. Mellon just a little too strong on the layup attempt. And now Antle attacks inside. Knifes her way through the Lincoln defense and scores 2 for the Hornets. And Lincoln's lead back to 6. Now Bartley gets it inside to Efert, who's blocked by Newman. Newman gets the rebound. And she's going to run it up. She gets it up to Sabala, who has a nice, easy layup. And Brett, the coach here for the Cardinals, calls a full timeout. So we're going to read a couple more sponsorship ads. And we'll start with Shirley's Highway Cafe. Shirley's Highway Cafe serves a full breakfast and lunch menu from 6 to 2 on Sunday, and Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and 6 to noon on Saturdays. If you're hungry for breakfast, try a good old-fashioned omelet or the biscuits and gravy. And if it's lunch you're looking for, they've got the best country fried steak and mashed potatoes around. Shirley's Highway Cafe is located on Highway 65 in Lincoln, so give them a try on your next trip through town or call them for carryout at 660-547-3500. Farmers Mutual Protective Association has provided insurance coverage to farmers and homeowners in Lincoln and the surrounding area since 1882. And that time, they have earned a reputation as honest and reasonable providers who will help determine the exact insurance that works best for you, your family, and your way of life. Contact Farmers Mutual Protective Association today at 660-547-2323. We the People Cattle Company is a family farm operation with one goal in mind: to provide hormone and antibiotic-free food that's not only fresh but incredibly tasty. We the People Cattle Company is more than just a grocery store, as they provide homegrown beef and pork, as well as take and bake meals, baked goods, smoked meats, and more. Open from 8 to 6 Monday through Friday and 8 to 3 on Saturday, and located just north of Lincoln on 65 Highway. Stop in and see what they mean when they say, "We're done with the bull." So Lincoln trying to hold on to this 4-point lead that was once 8, that they built through jump shooting and good looks at the basket. Hermitage has come out and tightened the gap a little bit. And Lincoln turns it over. So Lincoln does a little bit of substituting. They've got Year Out, Harvey, Efert, Mellon, and Bartley on the floor. Newman blocked by Bartley, but gets it back. And now Antle going to try one from the near side wing. She makes good on a three-point attempt, assisted by Newman. And now Lincoln's lead that was once 8 has been cut to 1. Mellon tries to get it inside to Efert, knocked away by Newman. Last touch by Newman, so Lincoln will try to inbound underneath the basket. Harvey gets it out to Bartley. Now Mellon wide open for 3, going to try it from the far side wing, a little too strong. Rebound that time by Kobe. Now Newman going to try a long 2, no good. Rebounded by Harvey. Now Mellon going to go 1 on 3, and put that pressure on the defense. Foul called there against the Hornets. That's the first foul of the second half. And they're going to call it on McKenna Kobe, her second. Nearly turned over. Now kicked away by Harris. Last touched by Harris's foot, so Lincoln maintains possession. Antle putting the pressure on Mellon. Mellon gets it inside and then going to be tied up by Antle. So a jump ball, possession arrow pointing Hermitage way. So it will be Hornet basketball. 3:51 remaining in the third quarter. Lincoln clinging to that 1-point lead. Have not scored in the last few minutes. Newman kicks it to Antle, whose 3 is no good. Tipped around. Bartley had a finger on it. So did Harris. Last touched by the Hornets. Mellon takes a ball screen, gets all the way to about the 5-foot line, and then ultimately fouled on the drive. And they're going to say she was shooting. So that foul against Harris will be her first, team's second, and Mellon will have 2 free ones here. First one short off the iron. Second free throw also short. Long rebound to Antle. Great drive by the other Antle from the right wing. Gets tripped up on her way to the basket. That'll be a foul against the Cardinals. And they're going to call that, I believe, on Mackenzie Year Out, her third, team's first. And Coach Bryant going to take Year Out in favor of Helland. Harris going to try a 12-foot shot from the right side. No good. Tapped around and put back up by Izzy Zabala, whose putback attempt is good, and now Hermitage has their first lead since probably the first quarter. Eford gets inside with a nice about 10, 12-foot jump shot straight on, gets it to go. Now Antle loses it, stolen away by Eford. I've got her marked down for 4 steals on the game. Mellon takes a ball screen from Bartley. Not much there. Now Helen's going to drive in and lose it and then foul Antle, who had taken it away from her. That'll be Rebecca Helen's first foul, team's second foul. 2:27 remaining here in the third quarter. Lincoln back on top by 1. Just holding on to that lead. Blocked by Eford, but knocked out of bounds by Bartley. So it will stay with the Hornets. Zabala gets it into Newman. And that cross-court pass, difficult for Antle to handle, goes off of her leg. So another turnover by the Hornets. We'll see if Lincoln can capitalize on that miscue. Mellon attacks the closeout and draws a foul call. And I think for Lincoln to stay on top here, they've got to continue to look to be aggressive on offense. That foul is going to go against the older of the two Antles on my roster. Mackenzie Antle. That'll be her first, team's third, and Coach Brett going to take a timeout, a 30-second timeout. And this timeout is brought to you by one of our wonderful sponsors. And this time, it's Johnson's Accounting. Johnson's Accounting has been serving the Lincoln community and its surrounding area for over 55 years. Lori and her team offer monthly business services such as sales tax, payroll, preparation of financial statements, and much more. In need of a tax return, Johnson's Accounting handles personal, small business, partnership, and corporate returns. For Johnson's Accounting, no business is too large or too small. They can handle them all. So give them a call at 660-547-3332 and see what they can do for you. So this basketball going to belong to the Lady Cardinals, inbounding underneath their own basket. Harvey's pass intercepted by Harris, but too much speed on the rolling ball down the sideline. And Harris can't quite complete the steal, so Lincoln now going to come back this direction. And Eford's going to try a long two off the left side of the iron and rebounded by Sabala. Now Antle receives a pass from the older Antle and knocks home a three-pointer from the wing. And Hermitage is back on top by 2 here. 1:20 remaining in the third quarter. Alyssa Mellon tries to be aggressive, gets around her defender, but loses it to Newman, whose pass to Antle is tipped away by Eford, last touched by Eford. And now we'll see an under-the-basket inbounds attempt. Antle left wide open in the corner, shoots another one. This one doesn't go. Rebound by Harvey, who is tied up by a combination of Sabala and Newman. Possession arrow in favor of the Cardinals. Mellon attacks and draws another foul. This one against Mackenzie Antle. Her second, team's fourth. Eford going to try a long two, 1 foot on the line, no good. Rebounded by Antle. And she's going to attack Harvey, who I believe is the Cardinal whistled for that foul call. It is Harvey. That will be Lincoln's third team foul, Harvey's second foul. Antle on the attack, going to get whistled for a travel, so that'll be a turnover by the Hornets. And now Lincoln, with 16 seconds remaining in the third quarter, will have one more look at it. Now under 10 seconds. 5. Mellon had a look at it but didn't take it. Now Bartley's going to shoot. Long two and nothing but net to tie this thing back up as we enter the fourth quarter. Lincoln shooting the ball better tonight. That one there, I didn't see the assist, but a very good shot by Bartley. And this quarter break is brought to you by Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty has 14 real estate agents with 275 combined years of real estate experience. Luke and his team are not only experienced but extremely knowledgeable when it comes to listing your property or helping you find the perfect home. If you're looking to buy a home, commercial property, or land, look no further than Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. Be sure to visit their website at reesenichols.com or give them a call at 660-438-7228. Another opportunity here to thank our presenting sponsor, Estes Drive-In. If you're looking for a bite to eat or a tasty treat, Estes Drive-In has you covered. With a wide array of options and friendly service, you can't go wrong with Estes Drive-In. Stop in and eat or call ahead for carryout at 660-547-3516. And I've mentioned it a few times tonight, but I have to say again, Joanne's Printing Rights Machine Shop, Producers Exchange number 84, and HP Tire and Muffler, all sponsors of tonight's broadcast and all of our other broadcasts. But we forgot the sheet in Lincoln, and I don't have record of those in my email. So I apologize to those sponsors, but appreciate their support. Be sure, folks at home, if you visit any of these shops or places to eat that are sponsors of this broadcast, that you thank them for helping us bring you this broadcast. And there, an aggressive drive by number 2, Lexus Rife, a senior. And her aggression is rewarded with a foul call. That one there against Cadence Harvey, her third, team's fourth. Rife on the first one, short off the front iron. Helen's going to come on for Harvey. And Rife's going to have another look at a free one here. And she finds the bottom of the net with a little help from the glass and gives Hermitage a 1-point lead. Nearly turned over at midcourt. Eford and Harris get tied up, and that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow pointing in favor of the Cardinals. Eford, nice backdoor cut found by Mellon. Probes inside, nothing there. Gets inside and then gets tied up by Rife. So another jump ball, this time for the Hornets. 1-point lead by the Hornets. with 7 minutes remaining. Now Harris gets open down low, can't get it to go. Mellon's rebound attempt knocked away by her own teammates, so now Antle has it. And Lincoln running some man defense here. A lot of movement out of the Hornets and a lot of cutting and off-ball screens. Sabala is going to take it inside against Earout and draw the foul call. No good on the shot, but 2 shots will be coming, and that will be, I believe, Mackenzie Earout's 4th. It is. Team's 5th. So now Kristen Manning going to check in, presumably for Earout. Sabala pure on the first free throw. 2-point lead now for the Hornets. Second free throw up and also finds the bottom. So that gives the Hermitage Hornets a 3-point lead, possibly the biggest they've had of the second half. Mellon losing control of the ball, but gets inside. Helen now going to attack, loses the ball. And now Lincoln switching it up from man to zone. Going to extend their 2-3 pressure out beyond the 3-point line. Dangerous pass there by Antle, but Reif comes home with it. Newman dribbles in. Not much there. Now Harris back to Newman. Reif thought about a 3. Makes better of it. Hermitage doing a good job rotating this ball around without turning it over. Good pressure there out of Helen, though, and she's going to draw a jump ball. No, they've got a timeout first. So Hermitage gets the timeout. That will be a full timeout. So now we can talk about a couple more sponsors. Shelter Insurance. Play ball with an insurance team that wins. The Leanne Beeman Agency has terrific customer service, policies you can count on, and rates that won't break the bank. Call the Leanne Beeman Agency at 660-547-0099 today for a free quote. You'll be glad you did. Tolliver's Tire and Towing. In need of tire or automotive repair? Perhaps you've been in an accident and need a tow. Try Tolliver's Tire and Towing. Their knowledgeable repair crew and round-the-clock towing service can get you out of any pinch. For a tow, call 660-287-4849. Spooky Bear Shirt Shack is a one-stop shop and apparel brand that has one goal in mind, to bring your vision to life. Commissioning custom printing shouldn't be hard. Make it easy at Spooky Bear Shirt Shack, located just south of Lincoln on 65 Highway. Stop in, visit their page on Facebook, or give them a call at 660-776-2021. We're also brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. Are you missing that human touch with your bank? Go talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. They're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Stop by and see them at 101 South 65 Highway in Lincoln or 1695 Hilltop Drive in Warsaw. Your community, your bank, your relationship. Community National Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. So Lincoln entangled in a battle here. 5:18 left. The Hermitage Hornets hanging on to a 3-point lead. 31-28. This has been a fun ball game. The first time these two teams met, Lincoln got the best of the Hornets, winning 22-19. There, a jump ball brought on by Grayson Eford. That timeout that Hermitage just took was to save them from a jump ball. And Lincoln immediately comes out of the timeout and forces another one. Lincoln running a little dribble weave here. Mellon nearly loses it, gets her feet back underneath her, and shoots An elbow jump shot that misses everything. Kendall Bartley tries to save it in, coming up a little bit limp there. Her attempt at saving the ball hit the backboard. So now Hermitage will inbound it. Lincoln looking to press. On the floor for the Cardinals, Mellon, Harvey, Year Out, Helland, and Efert. Year Out playing with 4 fouls. Helen, good job there on defense. Better job by Reif to get out of it. And now a turnover by the Hornets. And Lincoln's pressure pays off as they come off the out of bounds, slap on a full court 2-2-1, and turn the Hornets over. Now Harvey blocked on the baseline by Antle. Last touched by the Hornets. Helland set to inbound for the Cardinals. Finds Year Out, who thought about a long 2. Pulls it out instead. Helen looks at the basket and gets fouled. This one against Newman, that'll be her second, team's 5th foul. 4:08 remaining in the ball game. The Hornets lead by 3. Helen can't get it in and whistled for the 5-second. Full court 2-2-1 trap from the Cardinals. Reif picks it up at midcourt. Antle keeps things alive, gets across half court, poked away by Mellon, picked up by Helland, who gets a foot on the out of bounds line and can't quite complete that turnover for 2. Reif gets it inside to Sabala, who's met by Helland. They're going to call Helland for a foul. That's her 2nd foul, team's 6th foul. 3:48 remaining. Your Lincoln Cardinals trailing by 3. Newman gets it inside to Harris, and her 2-point shot is good from the right block. And now the lead grows to 5, and Lincoln needs to start being more aggressive on offense. Mellon thought she had somewhere to go with the ball. She was mistaken. Harris jumped up out on Eford, forced the travel. So now Lincoln turned it over again, and the Hornets will inbound from the side. Now Harvey and Helen get a nice trap going. Hermitage is forced to call a timeout. They get a full timeout out of it. So a couple more in-game reads here for you guys at home. Brought to you by 31 Chiropractic. 31 Chiropractic is a wellness-centered family chiropractic office that specializes in care for women and children. Lindsay delivers tailored chiropractic and physical treatment for your whole family for their whole life. Stop in at 292 South Highway 65 in Lincoln or call 660-460-3719 to schedule your appointment with Dr. Lindsay today. We are also brought to you by AB Studio and Design. AB Studio and Design specializes in senior, family, and wedding photography. They also offer a variety of design and video services for businesses as well as personal sessions. With over 15 years of experience in the industry, Amy can help you with almost any project. Check out AB Studio and Design on Facebook or give Amy a call at 660-723-5015. So, with just a few minutes remaining, 3:19 to be exact, Lincoln trailing by 5. Hermitage will have possession as we break this timeout. Lincoln has done an okay job on defense, speeding the Hornets up and turning them over from time to time. But from an offensive perspective, I think they've scored just 4 points in the second half, and that being to the detriment of the outcome of this game so far. They need to come up with some stops. Sabala gets inside, goes to the rack, fouled by Helen on the shot. Helen gave ground and maintained vertical, but apparently got her with the body. That's her third foul, team's seventh. Sabala's good on the first. Sabala no good on the second. Rebound by Efert. Trailing by 6 with 3 minutes to go. Lincoln's got to look to score. Mellon's going to try one here. Long two. Banks it home. Assisted by Yearout. And that's exactly what we're talking about. They slap on this 2-2-1 press. Antle breaks it. Gets it across to Harris, who makes it over Yearout. And just like that, lead back up to 6. Mellon has it knocked away a couple times, puts it up, hard off the glass, no good. Now Antle going the other direction, 2.5 to play. Hornets going to slow things down here as a 6-point lead at this point in the game starts to look pretty commanding. Sabala gets it across to the opposite block to Antle, who makes the 2 plus the harm. And she's got an opportunity for an old-fashioned 3-point play. That is Rebecca Helen's 4th foul, team's 8th. Antle can't make the free throw, cleared by Efert. Harvey's pass knocked away, but Mellon comes up with it. Now facing a double team in the corner. She loses it. Reif has it. Knocked away by Mellon. Last touched by Lincoln. Minute 49, 8-point lead. Lincoln's got to start applying some ball pressure. Helen on ball. Now Efert on Newman. Tipped away by Helen, but saved by Sabala. Efert tips Newman's pass, but not enough to turn him over. Sabala now drives inside, and she can't get it to go. Knocked out of bounds by Newman on the ensuing rebound attempt. And now Lincoln will take over. Minute 23, down 8. They need to have some urgency. Mellon gets it across. She's going to go all the way. She puts it up. No good. Gets her own rebound. Okay, no, it's the Hornets who come away with the rebound. Now, Antle, aggressive from the 3-point line, drives inside, meets up with Yearout, who's going to get called for the blocking foul. That'll be her 5th. And disqualifying foul, 9th team foul. Antle was in the act of shooting, so she's going to get to see 2 here. 58.4 seconds. Lincoln trails by 8. Antle up and good, makes it 9. Second free throw short, no good. Rebounded by Efert. Mellon, long 3, short. Clangs around a couple times, won't go. Now a jump ball This one gonna go to Hermitage. We'll see here if the Cardinals decide to foul or if they just try and apply pressure. 9 points with 44 seconds left is a tall task. Reif beats Mellon. Now Helen steps up, and Reif's going to dribble it out of bounds. Good trap there by Mellon and Helen. Efert takes a ball screen, now a long two, straight on, too long. Rebounded by Izzy Sabala, and with 25 seconds left on the clock, I think that may do it. Now 20 seconds. Sabala gets around her man, goes inside, and gets it to go. That'll push the Hermitage lead to 11, and I think that will end things here for the Cardinals. Mellon tries a three. No good. Rebound by Helen. She puts up a putback. No good. Rebound by Efert. No good. And knocked away. That is going to end it. So a hard-fought battle between the Hermitage Hornets and the Lincoln Cardinals. The Hermitage Hornets come out on top in this one with a final score of 41-30. And unofficially, Yearout and Efert each had 6 rebounds. Yearout had 3 assists. Efert, I have her at 4 steals and a block. I've also got Bartley and Mellon with 3 steals apiece. And here, as the scoring stats come in, we'll do our Johnson's Accounting Most Valuable Player for the night, and then we'll get wrapped up. So, looking at the girls' side of the bracket, we'll talk briefly about that. Lincoln falling to Hermitage now will play Monday at 4 p.m. We will not be able to bring you that action, so if you're able to get up here to Otterville and support the Lady Cardinals, please do that. There will be no stream for that on Monday. However, on Tuesday at 5:30, the boys will take on the winner of the 2 teams you see warming up here in front of you, Iberia and Hermitage. So we'll see who comes out on top on that one. They will face your Lincoln Cardinals live here on the Lincoln Cardinal Sports Network at 5:30 on Tuesday evening. So leading the way scoring-wise, Alyssa Mellon. She had 11 points. And Grayson Efert had 13. Mackenzie Yearout had a pair. Cadence Harvey had a pair. And Kendall Bartley had a pair. So that makes up the scoring of tonight's action. Again, we are going to award a Most Valuable Player award brought to you by Johnson's Accounting. Tonight's Most Valuable Cardinal, Grayson Efert, the senior, had a team-high 13 points. We have her unofficially at 6 rebounds, 4 steals, a block, and an assist. So a well-rounded effort out of the senior and a hard-fought battle by the Lincoln Cardinal girls. So we appreciate you sticking with us. A word from our sponsor of the Most Valuable Player Award, Johnson's Accounting. They've been serving Lincoln in the community for over 55 years. They offer a plethora of business services as well as tax return services. And their motto is no business is too big or too small. So call them today at 660-547-3332 and see what Lori and her team can do for you. We appreciate you sticking with us. Lane Johnson and Connor Spry, we are off for the evening, and we will be back live here on Tuesday night. Thank you, folks. We'll see you Tuesday.